Hi everyone. I can't find a good.
We're like 7 minutes in already.
Like, shut up. Hello everyone. This is awful. Okay, see that was too quiet. Hello everyone. Welcome to the. Just hopped in.
Brand new.
Yeah, that's the words. Hello. No, that's not the intro. I don't like it enough. Matthew.
Yeah.
This is content. He'll leave some of this shit in anyways.
Hold on, Matthew. Do that again. Just how about you do the intro, Matthew? Just do it right now.
Here,
do it right now.
I actually don't even know what we're doing. What's the cast called?
Welcome to the freaking continuity crew. I can't cuss because we'll get demonetized.
No, ready?
Either we're not monetized. But anyway, welcome to the continuity crew. This is a new episode. I don't know what the hell they're talking about, but hey, how's it going?
You legit did.
Yeah. All right, that's it. All right, I'm Win.
I'm Will. That was Jacob. That's his face.
Mm-hmm. He just went that way. He's over there.
Today,
sitting in the car seat behind
is
us.
the big feature film podcast, and since movie theaters are like a no-go right now, they're out of commission. We are doing topics on this podcast for a little bit, and I guess this is our first one. So this will be the Disney OG versus the remakes. I think, yeah, because we've been talking about this one in some of our past episodes, so it's finally happening. Here it is.
Here it is.
And so we'll be talking about, like, the money they made, like, how we feel about them personally, a bunch of stuff. But we'll hop into some what you watched this week.
What I watched this week? Oh,
yes.
my God. All right. This one, there's a video coming out for this one. Cuties.
Oh, dude.
I had to force myself to watch that movie.
You're on a watch list now.
Yep.
Right.
FBI agent, if you're watching me, please just investigate those people. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
You're not going to find anything on me. I swear.
It's so weird. It's such a weird idea for a movie.
It was, I think they had like one idea and then they just completely missed.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah, it's like they know where they were going and then they missed the exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else? What else do you watch?
I watched a bunch of like Chadwick Boseman stuff.
Yes.
Hint, hint. That's gonna be next week's video.
So yeah, I've watched a few as well. Did Civil War and Infinity War so far, and I need to watch the ones I haven't seen are. What's the one? Get Up, I think it's called, where he plays that MCU bucket.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's called Get Up or something. I need to watch that, and The Five Bloods are the two I haven't seen.
The Five Bloods, yeah.
But I'm excited to see those, to be honest. But I watched both Borats.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, Borat. Second one.
Me and Blake watched it.
Really?
Yeah. We'll talk about it then probably in an episode or something. But it was just kind of like, just not the same, I guess. And literally, it was my first time for seeing the first one when I watched it.
Yeah.
Like, and even then I was like, it's just not the same. Like, I get what you're trying to do still, but like, we'll talk about that.
The story was kind of lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk. We'll see it.
We'll get there. We'll touch our pig.
But touch what?
Don't worry about it.
All right. What else? I rewatched Trial of the Chicago 7 with my dad.
Okay. How do you like it?
Oh, it's still so good. That movie's great.
I try to get my dad to watch that.
What else? I watched a couple Halloween movies, I guess. I watched Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus.
Is that the Disney one?
Is Hocus Pocus maybe Disney?
I don't remember.
I think it is. It's on Disney Plus, so I guess.
Okay.
Maybe.
Which one's the Hocus Pocus?
It's got the 3 witches.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, I want to watch Anne Hathaway's The Witches, I think it's called. It came out on something. I want to watch the old one and then the new one, and maybe I'll do that in between episodes and give thoughts. But I think that's all I watched. But yeah, it's they're movies.
They're movies. They went from A to B.
Yeah,
that's what we count as movies.
Yeah. I mean, Infinity War, just so good. Like, I love that movie. Like, with all my heart. It's incredible.
You know what's funny? Because, like, next week we're going to be talking about
we're doing
Chadwick.
a Chadwick Bozeman Week in memoriam, and we're gonna be doing. We're announcing it right here because this will probably be the last upload before it starts.
Yeah.
No,
we have
we
trials with Chicago 7.
Yes, streaming junkies.
Upcoming week.
So we're gonna have this one's just gonna be the big feature film podcast is gonna be, what do we say?
Monday.
Well, it's gonna be like just an episode about him and all his movies. Isn't that what we said?
Yeah, and then the
film
book
report.
Club.
Yeah, the book club film report's gonna be Black Panther because we could probably talk about that the most, and I feel like we both felt like that would be a good one for it.
Yeah.
And then streaming junkies, we're gonna do Defy Bloods because I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
So yeah, and that came out fairly recently. So
it came out this year, right?
I think so. I think from what I heard, that may be Oscar contending because I mean it's Spike Lee. So
yeah, I can see that.
Maybe I don't know.
Oh, it's Spike Lee. I didn't know that.
I believe, but yeah. So that's next week. Those are our
Chad week,
our big feature film report, and Stream Junkies. So those. Expect those next week. Hope you watch them.
That was just a little bit
of housekeeping. Yeah. Do we want anything else?
Yeah, a little bit more. So we talked about how that was going to be next week, but by the time this one is out, we should already have advanced uploads on our Patreon. So if you go there and subscribe to that, you'll be able to watch it a week earlier.
Yep.
Above anything else.
Yeah, and those maybe. Some of those will be unedited, so maybe it'll be easier on you, so we can just put them out there. It'll be,
and it's more fun.
Yeah, you can hear.
Just watch our fuck-ups.
Hey,
don't worry, I'll edit that out. But yeah, that was it for
I guess that's housekeeping because we're trying to keep up with socials. I guess
we've been doing pretty all right.
We are doing all right, I guess. But so we'll just move on to the Disney stuff.
Let's go. For this episode, we actually have our esteemed gentleman behind the controls here.
Hello.
If he gets off his fucking phone,
I'm starting the fucking timer so I can get the film thing.
I was just kidding. But yeah, we have our esteemed gentleman behind the slates.
He's behind.
He's behind
the mic. I thought it was gonna be quieter than that.
He's behind the laptop. He controls everything in here, so he can basically cut off our video and audio if he wanted to, or our insides. And he's gonna read us some questions because we thought, you know what, why not make this interactive?
Yes,
for both of us. Actually,
well, just to be transparent, we shot this already and it was out of focus, so this is take 2. So we'll. Hey, Win, you could even put, if we're just throwing videos up on Patreon, you could throw the old out of focus one on there. But
$1 for that video, guys.
Oh God, no, don't.
For this part of the Disney video OG remake versus remake thing, we actually thought it might be nice to be interactive a little bit. So we had questions for our esteemed gentleman in the back of the computer over there.
Hello.
Matthew, say hi, I guess.
Hi.
No, say that again.
Hello.
Okay, he said hi.
I'm so confused. What?
I'm sorry. I was just staring at the camera, and you'll see it whenever you watch it, but like I'm just like this. I was just doing that for probably a minute.
He knows exactly what we're going to do to that.
Okay, go. Matthew.
But yeah, Matthew's going to feed us some questions. We're going to try to answer it as long as possible. Here we go. Feed.
All right, first question. When do they officially start remaking them?
Jungle Book.
Yes.
The first one, like 1994.
1994.
Yeah.
Which it was very bad.
You saw it?
Yes. I watched it a few times. It's kind of weird. He's like too old to be Mowgli.
Yeah. I guess they couldn't get a kid at that time.
I guess. Like, it, because we'll have this down in the description, but I made a whole, like, we'll have in the description below, we're going to have a Excel sheet that's got their budget, their box office, and then the budget, like the gross profit, like the budget taking out of the box office, and then the percentage of that, like, profit to gross and all that. And then if it goes up and down, and I have the remakes and stuff comparing that. So that'll be down below. We'll have that attached if you want to take a look at it. We may even have it. Yeah, I mean, I guess we wouldn't put it on the screen. It'd be too small to read.
Yeah.
But 1994 Jungle Book did awful.
How much?
Budget was $27 million. It made $43 million at the box office.
They still made their money back.
This is fair. Well, it's Disney.
They always make their money back. Honestly,
it's like almost unheard of nowadays. I feel like that movies, like big movies, don't make their money back.
I got one that if we're talking about Disney, where's that movie with George Clooney, with a coin or whatever? Tomorrowland, yeah, that
Did
is
it
pretty
not?
bad. No,
I believe it, but I bet it still made its money back.
I remember watching it. I was in the Philippines, and I was like, you know what? This got George Clooney. George Clooney plays George Clooney all the time. So I went to watch it, and it was pretty shit. I gotta be honest with you. It wasn't worth my time, but I did pay like $4 or $5 for it, so it's pretty solid.
Okay, it did, but barely. Dang. Okay, so that made its budget was $190 million. It only made 209.
Jesus.
They just barely scraped by. Oh man, yeah.
That sounds small, but if we had that in our hand, that's probably gonna be.
Yeah, like $19 million. They made money.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just a small percentage.
I don't know. That also had a pretty high advertising thing.
Yeah.
So
200 mil for that, or 190 for that movie. That looked pretty bad.
When was that?
It was like 2017. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is it really that new?
16 or 15, maybe. Big maybe. 2015.
Okay.
That was close.
I mean, I could see that. Talking about remakes, I could see 20 years them trying that again.
I don't know.
I haven't seen the movie, but like I could. I totally didn't add this, but it's not a remake. It's more a sequel, but Tron to Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
I feel like that could almost be included in this, but they made that more of a sequel. But, love Tron Legacy. One of my favorites. But okay, Matthew, next question. I think we covered that, right?
We covered it.
Okay.
Jungle Book was the performing.
Yes.
What's up?
What counts as a remake?
Okay, so I was the one that wrote this part, so I only said that because Mulan didn't count as a remake. But I want to know what you think.
We will, like some of these, like, let's see. We'll go down the list. Jungle Book, both of them, remakes.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like almost any, like, what else has Mowgli, that one on Netflix. I feel like there's another one that wasn't connected to Disney.
The one with Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Snow White and the Huntsman.
Well, no. I was talking Jungle Book, but yes. But I feel like there was another one that came out around the same time, but like remake. They normally follow the story with Jungle Book. It's just a classic story.
Yeah.
101 Dalmatians, 102 Dalmatians.
Dumbo.
Remakes, I would say. At least, well, kind of. Those are kind of special cases because 102 Dalmatians was a sequel to 101. Well, I guess they do that. Like Maleficent has a sequel. Alice in Wonderland has a sequel. So it kind of, I don't know. Alice in Wonderland sequel or remake, I'd say so. It's got a different twist. Almost all of these, I would say.
Well, they have to, because like I listened to like the Lion King commentary with Jon Favreau. Like he was talking about how like they had to establish a reality for the characters, and then they'd have to like kind of switch it up just to fit that reality.
Yeah.
So if there was like a little bit of like a tweak in the movie, I think it would still pass as a remake.
Yeah, well.
So if you were talking about like Alice in Wonderland, what was the tweak that they had?
She because she becomes the badass knight and stuff, and like kills the Jabberwocky.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
The Jabberwocky. Yeah.
So
because like she just goes home in the original after like.
But it wasn't exciting enough. Her just going home. It's like having a trip, and then she was like, "Oh, well."
Yeah.
I woke up.
Yeah. So and then Maleficent again. I feel like they split those up in a weird. But Maleficent, like the first one and the second one, both take things from the Sleeping Beauty, but it just tells a different story. It tells Maleficent's story instead of Aurora, like Sleeping Beauty. Yeah. But I still count it as a remake.
I bet they only did that because it would have been more interesting.
Maleficent
story.
Oh, Maleficent, like Angelina Jolie kills that. That's so good. I love the first one and the second one. It's the makeup in the second one's insane. It was nominated for an Oscar, should have won, to be honest.
But to go back to the question real quick, what I count as a remake.
I was just going over them, but yeah. But go ahead.
What I count as a remake is not for word for word exactly, but it follows the same story as the previous as the original, and then they just kind of mimic what the original had. So like take Lion King for example, like it stayed true to the original story, and they really had that kind of nostalgic factor into them that they almost did it shot for shot. That's what I'm trying to say, basically.
Yeah, I was
looking up
up
remake.
the definition of remake for me and anyone that. So remake as a verb, make something again or differently. Remake as a noun, a movie or a piece of music that has been filmed or recorded again and re-released. So I guess in a sense, like, that's just, these are bad for the pictures in remake. They've got let's see, they've got Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. That's like that's a reboot.
Yeah.
And then they have Man of Steel, Brandon Roth and Henry Cavill. They have Judge Dredd. I think
those are remakes for them.
I would not count that. Those are reboots. Let's look up the definition of reboot. But I agree with you in like that. Like they kind of follow the same thing, but like I don't know.
What I was trying to say is like they captured the same characteristics as the older movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I can see when you're saying like Mulan isn't one, but I still think it is. I mean, it's like we talked about before we shot this that like Christopher Robin's almost like a sequel.
Yeah.
Because we counted that as a live action remake, because like the stuff that like it's an older Christopher Robin and not like a remake of the stuff that happened. So it's almost a sequel to the animated one, and it's almost a special case for him. Or like Dumbo, like doesn't really it follows the same story, but it's focused on like the humans.
People, yeah. So it's not as like engaging as the old one.
Reboot, an act or instant of booting a computer system. Reboot as a verb, boot or be booted again. Not what I was looking for. In movie words, that's different, I guess. I mean, it is. Being booted. Get booted, bro. Hey, you know what you do to soccer balls? And then I would kick you from the Xbox Live party. What's the shape of Italy? A boot.
Next question, Matthew.
How do you think they just... I need to get closer for this one. How do you think they decided the creative direction, like talking animals or the settings?
Yeah, I want Will to answer that because I think I understand
how they're like.
How do you think they decide like how they're gonna approach it?
So with like, I don't know, Lion King, they almost did like shot for shot. And I think that was just a safe bet because they knew like if they changed it, it would already made. Let's see, Lion King almost made $1 billion, like the animated one. And all of my numbers that I have here include like re-releases, because like even like the one that I saw that was kind of crazy was that 101 Dalmatians. Half of its money was like from 2 re-releases and like separate times. One was like in New Zealand and one was in Italy, and it made half of what it made, which was $303 million. So, but what was I saying? Like Lion King, they went shot for shot because they knew it was such a sure thing. With Dumbo, they kind of changed it to the family because like the original Dumbo has some racial like themes there that they didn't want to include. Like Jungle Book, a sure thing. They don't really touch that.
Yeah.
So and like you said, even like Maleficent, they went with Maleficent's story because it's more interesting than Sleeping Beauty. Like Sleeping Beauty, to be honest, isn't that cool of a movie until the Maleficent turns herself into a dragon. So
yeah, that's why a lot of Disney princesses are like that. Nothing's really interesting about them, but like
until the villain,
the people they're against or that's around them is more interesting than them.
Yeah, normally, and that's what they went for there. Let's see. Let's look at this. like a whole like Queen of Hearts and like Alice in Wonderland, like they did a really good. Helena Bonham Carter did a great job like in that character. But I don't know. They kind of picked and choose and like did what they thought was best, and sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. I mean, they made money regardless. So what
so far, what I think is like what's done well is like Jungle Book by Jon Favreau and then Lion King. Because like what he did was that I think he understood what Disney was originally going for and like what it is now to a lot of people, and I think that's how they decided is like how people perceived it back then, and then they're just trying to recapture that. But like let's say I'm gonna keep bashing on Mulan for this, but even then Mulan they didn't do the same at all.
Yeah, I would say out of all the remakes, let me look down the list real quick. Movie-wise, not including Jungle Book 1994, because that's almost just an outlier. It was like they just kind of remade it and didn't know what they were doing, because that was when they started these. Isn't that one of the questions?
Yeah. Those are.
Oh yeah, the first one, 1994. Well, when I feel like they actually started, like the trend they're going for now was Alice in Wonderland, because that one came out in 2010, and that was like a 10-year gap between the last one they did, which was 102 Dalmatians, and that made $1 billion, which I still find just crazy. Like, I don't know what. I guess it was either the only thing out, or it was just like I think it was that good, but like. And then the next one was like Maleficent, and that one almost made 3/4 of $1 billion. So I just think they were like, oh, this can work now, and then they like just followed that trend. So I would say it's actually started what we have now in 2010 with Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
But what was I talking about?
I don't remember.
What was the question?
How do you think they decided creative?
Oh yeah. I just went off track there. I need drugs.
I'm gonna continue from there. Creatively, I think what they do is they just do it from the from the director's perspective, and then what they can come up with, and they just choose from that. Don't know what the fuck happened to Mulan, but
yeah, I'm saying Mulan's is probably the worst one out of all of these. Like that I feel like was the worst movie. I feel like that one was the worst.
Yeah, because it didn't have the same energy as
go watch our Mulan
and Antebellum video.
Yes.
Baby.
Hey, and that just speaking of that video, now's a good time to mention subscribe if you're watching. Please, we appreciate it.
Speaking of subscription, real quick.
Plug.
Speaking of subscription, right? So, according to our YouTube analytics, 64.6% is not subscribed, and 35.4%.
That's gone up. Nice. Well, that just means I know, but that means more people are watching.
Yeah, that's true. But you need to subscribe.
Hey, yeah,
please.
If you're watching, subscribe.
Just the button's right there. It's
and
all
you know,
red. No,
it's
right here.
It's right
here.
Yeah. So but if you're on your phone, watch this. Watch how easy this is. Boom. Oh, lift up that thumb. Ooh. Boom. Hit that bell too. And you know what?
Swoop.
You know what? While you're there, you go boom, boom, like the video.
Or dislike.
Come on. No. Wait, no. We're at 100% likes right now.
All right, moving on to the next question. Matthew, our esteemed gentleman in the back of the computer, please tell us what's next.
Take The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Dumbo, and Mulan. What made them awful?
Did I say Lion King on that? No, don't count Lion King.
I'd count Lion King.
I don't. No.
I'm including Lion King.
I'm not including Lion King. That was a good
not,
movie.
But I am. It's a good movie, but it's the same thing. They just don't animate.
I don't care. Well, okay, it was a good movie.
Let me say my piece, and then we can take it out. It's just they don't have the same animation, and so it just doesn't look the same. They can't emote and crazy eyes and all that. So
I have a defense for this.
Yes.
Would you rather see them do that in this almost realistic movie?
Yes.
Really? You would rather have them do those animations? Do you want them to climb on animals too and dance around them?
Like the deep oh. But if they had the crazy cartoon face, it would be fine.
So you just want the crazy cartoon face?
No, now I'm thinking about it. It's like, shut up. I hate it when he's right. He's always right.
Because like when you watch the movie,
yeah, I'm
it
just
is
thinking,
like a
because
documentary.
they're to scale, and like some of those animals and like the dancing and stuff aren't like to scale, so that would look kind of funny. Okay.
I think it would be very funny if they did that, but like it would take you out the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone would have probably complained like, "Oh, this looks kind of weird because it looks like a live action and then it looks animated."
Okay. Shush. They did good with, so like the song I think of is like "I Can't Wait to Be King," and like that one's like very.
Yeah, whoever sang that kid, yeah, he did a good job.
Why are the Dumbo, Mulan awful?
Yeah.
And did you say Aladdin?
Yeah.
Aladdin because Robin Williams isn't in it. Boom, done. Aladdin settled. Dumbo because Dumbo's just not that good of a movie. Like overall, like again, there's the racial stuff in the original one, so like they steered clear of that, which was good. But like, 'cause there's like racist crows, I think there were, and like.
So the crows can't pass, but Michael Bay's Transformers racist twins were okay.
No, they weren't okay either. Oh, which one was that? Revenge of the Fallen?
Yeah.
Right? God,
Yeah.
that movie sucked.
Did you know they were voiced by the SpongeBob voice guy?
No?
Yeah. It was the same guy. It was basically him like cussing out like Bumblebee, but in a SpongeBob voice.
Jeez.
It was so funny.
Okay.
And also the RC car that was SpongeBob.
Huh.
Yeah, the little RC.
Oh, I can hear the
Yeah.
RC car.
Yeah.
Who else? What other one you said? Aladdin?
And then Mulan.
Mulan, because I don't care about her chi. I don't care.
I don't care about your chi, bro.
I wanted the witch character to be so cool. Like from the trailer, I was like, oh, that's kind of exciting. If they're going a different route, I'm all for that. And then just kind of like, oh.
She's more of a supervillain because she shifts to an eagle.
Yeah, it's
and then
pretty
to
cool.
a bunch of birds.
It's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool, but it was very.
But it also doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
For like whatever that budget.
It wasn't
was.
befitting.
Wait, I've got the budget right here. 200 million. Yeah, it should have been better for 200 million. What other one?
Should have hired better.
I'd include because Lady in the no. Let me see. What other ones sucked? Was that all of them?
No. What was the other one, Matthew? Besides Aladdin and Mulan
and Dumbo.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast was good.
I didn't like it.
That's fine. It made $1 billion. No, Disney don't give a crap what you think.
No.
It made 1.2. Wait, where's the number? $264 billion. And even taking out the budget, they still made $1 billion.
Yeah.
So they don't care.
Yeah. The reason why I think the reason why I wrote this down and why I think they're bad is because like.
Remind me once we're done shooting this, I have an idea for a horror short film.
Okay. All right.
Remind me, because
right.
I've been trying to. It was a dream I had, and I think it's got potential. Okay.
Right, so like the reason why I think Mulan, let's say Mulan, I just didn't capture the originals.
Stupid
like
chi.
very. Yeah, and they tried to make it seem realistic, and then they did all this chi shit, and it's like, oh well, that's not realistic anymore. Because like they were trying to be, respectable to the Chinese culture,
which
and then
I did like, and I feel like they could have. They almost didn't do a good job.
No, they didn't.
No. I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm all for that. Like no singing, but like really, because I guess their Eastern culture.
Yeah.
Like I really like Japanese, Chinese, is cool.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, they just did not. No bueno.
But then you get like Aladdin. I'm not. The reason why it was so bad is because it was very studio. Yeah. Like you could tell that they were filming in a studio, and then the bad guy wasn't as scary because he looked like he could be my like friend.
Yeah,
I could get him a drink with that guy.
The first time I watched it, I was like, Jafar, you just aren't doing it for me.
No, you're not scary
whatsoever. And then at the end, if I remember correctly, like he just doesn't go full like red genie, does he?
Mm-mm.
He gets just like kind of big.
Yeah, he gets big, and then it's like
I was like, because the first time I watched it, I like really just skipped through it, and like I was like, well, where's the red genie? I want to see big old Jafar. His voice was weird too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was just.
It sounded like it was kind of dubbed.
Yeah,
it was weird.
But
And then Beauty and the Beast, the reason why I didn't like it so much is because I think they held themselves back for that movie.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
It's still good though. Yeah, you hear that, Disney? You could have made 1.5 million, but Wynn said you held back. So you know what? Let's say something that just
No, say it.
okay. Well, what's Gaston's like?
Yeah, when just cut out everything. Just say guess it in the comments, all right, and then just pin the correct answer to the top if they get it.
So
just beep all that.
The context.
What kind of Beauty and the Beast porn did you watch?
The good guy.
Yeah. Here's the context for what you have to guess in the comments below. Gaston and LaFleur.
It's LeFou.
LeFleur, whatever. What the fuck? Just comment below what you think.
LeFou.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm
Next
gonna look
question.
at this in like 5 years, and I'm just gonna be like, "Yep, that's the right answer right there."
Next question.
Next question, Matthew.
Next question.
Pertaining to the
Come on.
pertaining to the remakes, which performed better, Talking Animals or Disney Princesses?
So, according to my numbers, Disney Princess is kind of outnumbered the Talking Animals because
Boo.
you really only have, well, even just money wise, but like Jungle Book, Lion King, and what are other talking animals? I guess Christopher Robin,
The dog one.
Lady and the Tramp,
Excuse me.
kind of. I don't know. I guess Alice in Wonderland. I guess I would include that.
Yeah, because technically that's not a princess.
Yeah.
I guess Talking Animals was just too like
Dumbo,
specific.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to cut them half and half, not princesses.
yeah.
But even still, like, princesses still kind of kicked butt.
Okay.
Like, just number wise.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I wish I had that added up. It'd probably be pretty close, to be honest.
Okay. So by
No, I'm gonna say actually, Talking Animals may have that over princesses. 'Cause like Cinderella did all right. Maleficent's, both of them did pretty dang good. But then you got Lion King with 1 billion, like 0.6. Then you got no, the light died.
Yeah.
Rip.
That's all right.
The Jungle Book. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Looking at the numbers, just a rough guess. No, animals probably have that fair-handedly, just because they make consistently good money. But there's almost like a talking animal in all Disney movies. So
Yeah. Yeah.
or talking clock,
Or
played by
talking.
Ian McKellen.
You didn't know that?
I didn't.
What?
And Ewan McGregor was Lumiere, so who knew? But
Okay, that's a pretty good statistic.
I would say the talking animals go. Earlier before we started filming, I was like, oh, princesses. But actually looking at it, animals probably have that. I don't know. I'll maybe add it up later. But Matthew.
question.
Oh God, ow! I just had a stroke. Whenever you watch that, it'll look like I had a stroke. I got like the shivers. All right, Matthew. Next question, I believe.
How much does nostalgia play into the success of the remakes?
Yes, next question.
How much?
All of it. Next question. Like that is 100% what. Like you've got the demographics is just so big for these.
Democrats.
The demographics are so big for these movies. You've got the kids. You've got the parents taking the youngest kids to go see it.
Yeah.
You've got like, even like, because you think about it, some of these like Alice in Wonderland, that was the 40s.
Yeah.
No, that was, I don't know. It's old, and it's
an
like,
old movie.
like yeah, that's even appealing to like the older people. And like when you think about it, The Lion King, like your 60s, 70s, whenever the first Lion King came out, they may have had kids or something when those came out, so they were taking their kids to see it. So like even the older like demographic is going to see this. It's just so big, like
Yeah.
So like, but nostalgia, yes, absolutely, because everyone, and it's Disney, for goodness sake, like
Yeah. Somehow they make
like MCU. Damn it! That wasn't even just a talk, but like it probably until Disney bought them, they weren't really doing what they're doing now. I guess so. Like they were still doing well, but they wouldn't be the same without Disney and Kevin Feige and all that. But yes, nostalgia, huge plart. Ball plart. Paul Cop. Paul Plop. All right.
I think he is having a stroke.
Might be.
Call pop.
It's the caffeine. No caffeine. All right.
Next question.
Do you think the remakes have to be good story-wise?
No,
obviously not. I guess.
Well, wait. Kind of, yes. Maybe. I don't know. Like Alice in Wonderland, like, is one of the few where the percentage like went up, and the remake story was much better than the original.
Yeah.
And like, let's see what else. I would say the same for kind of Christopher Robin. Again, another one that went up. Because, like, almost Alice in Wonderland and I guess the original is, like, the mini adventures of Winnie the Pooh. They were both kind of just mind trips.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of, like, figuring out animation and those. But, like, and that's partly why they went up. But, like, it's just some of, I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, story-wise, I don't think they have to be good at
No.
all. I mean,
And it's like you can just follow it word for word and make $1.6 billion with Lion King.
Yeah.
So, or you can go like I would say, like Alice in Wonderland went kind of away from the original. Like almost how the Oz movie, what was it? Oz the Great and Powerful, right?
I don't remember.
I think that was Disney. I almost wanted it.
I don't think it was. Oz the Great and
Franco?
Powerful? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, it was Disney. I remember what you were talking about, yeah.
Isn't Mila Kunis?
Mila Kunis is in there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I forgot about that movie, to be honest.
Me too. Dave Franco attached to it. I even forgot
The
about
Yoshi Nerd, thanks for subscribing. If you're watching, you're subscribed, so you should be.
She's going to see this weeks later.
I mean, I don't know. It's 3 days ago when this was filmed. They subscribed. Thank you.
But yeah, moving on. Stories, no, don't have to be good.
Not at all.
Nope.
Just either follow it or just, like, I'm sure Mulan did incredible because if you it didn't matter that it got put straight to Disney Plus because when we first shot this, I brought this up. If you average the Disney Plus subscription to like about $6 because you've got the like pack or like you get Hulu, all that, or you just take the base subscription. So we'll average it out to $6. They are saying like 50 million, like 55 million subscribers.
Yeah.
So like, what would that quick math? It's like 3 billion.
It's about 3 billion.
Yeah, so
it's like 38 billion. No, 33 billion. Because 55 times 6, right? Then 55
I think
times
that was
6,
right. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to
0,
include.
3.
No, and that's a month. That's a month to include.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
So it's 6 times, let's say 55 times 12. Yeah, so it's like 39 billion.
Damn.
Like if everyone's staying subscribed, like, so they're making their money. Like they can just put that out and be.
That's Jeff Bezos shit right there.
Yeah. So it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
They were fine.
Yeah.
So
they don't basically they don't have to give a shit like
not
what they
at
did
all.
with Mulan.
No.
But yeah.
Next question.
Next question.
Do you think they're trying to do an MCU style?
No, go ahead. I'm going to cut you after that though.
Do you think they're trying to do an MCU style franchise? Do you think the stories can interconnect?
Okay, so I'm going to like rephrase that. Do you think they're going to entertain the Pixar theory thing
with these live actions?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Because I don't think any of these are Pixar.
No, none of them are.
And isn't Frozen Pixar? So then technically the they wouldn't remake Frozen. I don't know.
I don't think so.
But yeah, we had talked about when do you think Frozen's gonna be made? I'd say give it 20 years.
Yeah, probably.
Be pretty
When everything's looking realistic.
Yeah, well, imagine in 20 years the effects, like that would be pretty damn cool.
Yeah. Now it's impressive. I mean, if you watch Lion King, everything in that environment is all VR.
Yeah, it's like only one shot was actually
real.
real.
Yeah, and it's the beginning one. Yeah. It's a sunrise. Next question.
Who are the remakes made for? People who grew up with the original movies or for a newer generation?
So we kind of already touched on this. It's just for everyone, really.
Yeah.
There's just like Disney's been around for so long, and it's just like hit so many generations. So it's parents taking their kids wanting to watch movies. Like there's just so many demographics that it's hitting like bam, bam, bam.
Do you think this is gonna get exhausting?
Nah.
You don't think so?
I mean, so when do you think they're gonna remake Lion King?
I want to say 50 years.
I'd say 30.
That's pretty solid. Yeah, I can see that. I can see them being like, yeah, we
I'd
don't
say
have any more
30,
properties.
yeah.
Why not just remake one?
Yeah, we just bought Universal, Amazon. Yeah, Disney owns everything.
Tesla, so. We just bought Tesla.
Elon Musk is plugged into a machine. Like, yeah.
He's dead. It's all cool. He's in Mars now, so he can't do shit.
Oh, God. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Like, we already touched on that. Is that next question, or is there any more questions?
No, there's more questions.
Next question.
What do you think the other studios like DreamWorks... wait, what?
What do you think other studios...
like DreamWorks think about remakes? Do you think that they'll follow them for properties like Madagascar, The Prince of Egypt, Shrek, B-Movie, or Kung Fu Panda?
I want a live-action Madagascar now.
Yeah, I kind of want to see King Julian kind of dancing around.
I didn't even put together... Speaking of, when I watched Borat, I was like, oh my God, that's King Julian. I didn't put that together when I watched it. But I like... Shrek is, I think, getting a remake, reboot type thing, and I think they're bringing back the same cast. I don't think it's going to be live action. Have you seen Shrek the musical?
Yes.
It's awesome.
It's so scary.
It is
just
weird.
To see his costume, it's so weird. It's probably not for everyone, but like, do you think they're going to remake, like, let's say Kung Fu Panda or like
live action?
Yeah. No, not live action, but like in a different way.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They actually get Jack Black.
Oh, dude. Live action freaking How to Train Your Dragon?
I think that'd be interesting.
That'd be pretty cool.
It'd be like Game of Thrones, but like lighthearted.
Yeah, they'd almost have to go
nudity.
with keeping the dragon still looking cartoony, though, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because like
that's what made it cute.
A big thing is like toothless and just how cute he was.
He was like a kitty.
Yeah.
I liked him. Well, yeah, we think it's going to be...
What do we think? They'll probably follow suit, even though I respect the hell out of DreamWorks for just trying to keep on putting out, like, new stuff. Like, Abominable, I think, was one of their more recent animated ones. God, what did we watch something, or did I watch something that was weird seeing DreamWorks in front of it? What was it? I feel like it was something we watched for the podcast.
I don't remember. What was it, like a streamcast thing?
Maybe.
What was the question?
New Crude's coming out. I'm excited for that.
Crudes?
Yes, Nicolas Cage is a freaking caveman. It's awesome.
Well, how about that Dr. Seuss movie? Do you think they're gonna do a remake?
Which, like, just
the
like
first
the
Doctor?
Grinch?
No, what is the
Cat
Doctor?
in the Hat?
No, the stupid one with the orange
Lorax.
dude. Yeah.
Oh, I love the Lorax. I don't know. Maybe. I speak for the trees.
All right, what are we gonna talk about? Like, what were you looking for?
The DreamWorks made something that wasn't live action. I mean, that wasn't animated. And I was like, why is DreamWorks?
I want. Okay, here's what I want from DreamWorks. Right, live action Boss Baby, Vin Diesel, talking Boss Baby, as the protagonist. Just have that deep ass voice. Maybe he sings like "Arms of an Angel" or something. Yeah, that one. I think that would be very funny.
And have his antagonist, The Rock.
Yeah, those two are never gonna work together ever. Those two are done. No, have a black baby and have it by Tyrese Gibson. Or Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart as a baby would be so funny. He actually is a baby.
Yeah, he's the size of a baby.
He's
a jacked up baby.
I've got to figure this out.
Well, while Will is getting lost in there in the shuffle, Matthew, next question.
Oh, that.
Next question, Poppy. Oh yeah, he said Trials of Chicago 7.
So yeah, while I was looking for what DreamWorks put out, it was Trial of Chicago 7. I was like, oh, and the first time I watched that, I was like, that's weird to see the DreamWorks logo, but okay. Okay, yeah, but why didn't they just put the Universal logo?
I don't know. Maybe Netflix has a conflict of interest with Universal Studios.
Well, who knows? Okay, next question, I believe.
Let's say you get the opportunity to write or direct one of the movies. Which one would you take?
But yeah, if I could remake one or like direct, write, and stuff, Alice in Wonderland or Maleficent, because those are my favorites, and I just hit the table. But
Okay.
yes, Alice in Wonderland or Maleficent, because they're colorful. And I like colors.
I would do Beauty and the Beast R-rated, and just throw everything in it.
Yep.
Into
The
everything.
like closet thing, like sucks the guy in and comes out, and he's all like twisted and dead. And then
I was kind of thinking along the lines of like the Beast just like killing wolves and shit, just like ripping their heads off.
oh yeah, or and then like Lumiere when they're like fighting, he like takes his candle, shoves them into some guy's eyes, and he's like, ah! Be
I think
awesome.
that'd be so much fun.
I mean, that's an idea. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day, but yeah, we picked our he said,
Alice in Wonderland or like Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent.
and I said Beauty and the Beast, just cause it'd be so much fun.
And then next question, Matthew.
Do you think they'll do a Tarzan live action?
No,
And
Too much
if
penis.
whatever your answer is, why?
not yet, because they've like remade, and there's been a few animated ones that have come out in recent years. They'll probably wait a little bit, because I feel like there was one upcoming one that I feel like they were waiting to put out, because like Snow White, they're redoing Snow White, but they're kind of waiting probably for like The Huntsman and all that to die out. Kristen Stewart's great though. I love her.
I like Kristen Stewart.
She's
Yeah,
pretty good.
she's adorable.
You see Underwater?
No.
Watch that. It's very good. I think it's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Next question.
Do you think they should have remastered them, or do you prefer them this way?
Remastered.
I
they should've done a
some of
remaster.
them one way, some of them the other.
Okay. Like what?
Like, again, Alice in Wonderland and Maleficent, I think were good, and they should have done it the way they did, because those stories are just kind of meh.
You know what I just realized? Lion King is basically just
It's
remastered.
basically a remaster.
Yeah, we just RTX on, you know. Just put up the graphics all the way up. 4K, baby, VR.
Like, I feel like Christopher Robin could have been a remaster, like just remastered Adventures
Yeah.
of Winnie the
I think that
Pooh.
would have been so much better.
But I feel like it would have made more, because like the little bear, like they just looked weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, I could almost see you could go either way. It wouldn't have made as much, but I could still see going either way. And then Cinderella, I feel like they could have gone the remaster route. But yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pick and
50-50 with you.
pick and choose.
Yeah.
Matthew, next question.
This is the
Matthew.
last question.
Thank God.
Which of the remakes do you like the most, and which of the originals do you like the most?
So for mine, quick and easy, both Alice in Wonderland's, like remake and original, and then Maleficent's, both Maleficent's, and then Sleeping Beauty.
For
Go ahead, Dwayne.
for remake, Lion King. For original, Beauty and the Beast. Because that was like, I think that was the first Disney princess movie I've ever seen. Like, because like my grandfather like brought it back from America, and he showed us that, and I was like, this is pretty sick. So yeah, I think I would go with that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
That's
since that's the
surprising
last question, and I will end. We were about to end this, but I'm gonna just list off some upcoming remakes. just so y'all know what's to come, and maybe we'll do episodes when they come out on them. So we got Cruella, which is starring Emma Stone. Like, that's the Dalmatian one. Little Mermaid. Pinocchio. Peter Pan and Wendy. I'm pretty excited about that one. I've always loved the Peter Pan story.
Just them banging.
Snow White. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Also kind of excited about that one. They're doing a Prince Charming, which is kind of cool. They're not going
with the princess.
So, well, they already did Cinderella. I wonder if it'll be connected. Robin Hood.
Disney franchise.
I wonder if they're going with the Fox route with the Robin Hood. Hercules. That would be fun.
I think that would be fun.
Ooh, who would be Hercules?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, probably.
I could
Dude's
see that.
huge.
Oh, no. I know who.
The Rock.
No, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
He's in cahoots with like Disney, so
They'd have to bring Danny DeVito back as the satyr. They'd have to.
If he lives that long.
Bambi.
Oh, they should do it violently.
Oliver Twist.
I don't know what that is.
He's a little cat. I think he like gets friends with doggies.
Ooh, I know that one.
James and the Giant Peach,
yeah.
which I did not even think about, but
I
yeah,
like
apparently
that.
they're remaking that, and that's pretty cool. They're doing a Tinkerbell. It's just called Tink. These are all to be announced. Some of these I wouldn't be surprised if don't come to fruition, but The Sword and the Stone, also excited about that one. Lilo and Stitch, we'll see about that.
I kind of want to see that one.
Oh man, that'll be interesting.
That would
and
be
that's the
very
last
interesting.
one. So there's plenty of upcoming like remakes and stuff, and I bet some of them aren't even listed there. But like, yeah, those are the ones that I've like at least got like a writer or a director attached.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens with those. But yeah, that's our episode for the Big Feature Film Podcast. Yeah, that was the good one.
That was long.
It was long, yes.
We
Very
went on a
long
tangent.
one.
It's so you guys are not gonna see this ever, but we went on a tangent, like in the middle of it. Maybe you'll see it on our Instagram.
It's a good
so
like
follow our
15 to
socials.
30 minutes.
Go down there, follow them socials, and you know what? You click that description thing. You know what's like right above that? I think the subscribe button. So make sure you subscribe.
There's
You
also
know-
a bell icon thing.
You know what else? You should click the bell thing, the
Mhm.
bell wherever it is.
Mhm.
You should also comment. Maybe I or us need to start responding to comments. So
If you kept track of anything in this video, like the questions we asked, feel free to answer them in the comments too, or
Yes.
give us your opinion
Let us
in a few
know.
of these. Yeah,
We'd love to interact
Like-
with you guys.
let us know.
because anyone that comments, we like know, and I just like don't feel the need to respond to them. Because I'm just like, I could just tell you in person. If it's someone I don't know, I want to like, hey,
What's up?
what's up?
Yeah, thank you.
You
for
know what?
watching Us.
Oh, we should add like a question of the day. That'd get us some interaction. I'm not gonna say it here, but I'll ask it again in another episode. Tell us what your favorite movie is if you're this far. Put it down there. I love knowing what people's favorite movies are. But yeah, quick, just boom, outro. Like,
Comment.
subscribe, and hit that bell. All that good stuff. Follow the socials. We love y'all. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night, day, morning, evening, noon.
Have a drink. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
If you're 21, have a good day. Goodbye.
Or if you're
Bye.
16, 18. Jacob, say I love you. No. Just say no. It's gonna be a mystery. What are you doing?
I